Hey, you know, that's pretty embarrassing. That's pretty embarrassing. Crap. How does this keep happening? How does this keep on happening? Boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. I keep on forgetting to turn on my camera. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. How embarrassing. Yes, 脳的系男性 VTuber やつのハゲです。皆さん、こんばんは、こんばんは。Good evening, everyone. It's your Sun Raven VTuber Yatsuno Hakuya, and I need to recalibrate my camera. Oh no! Give me 1 second. Oh no. But yeah, I keep on forgetting to turn on VTube Studio, and I keep on forgetting to turn on my iPhone. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've been streaming nonstop. Like, the past week, I have streamed 1, 2. Since Thursday, I've streamed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. This is my 5th stream. This is my 5th stream in like 4 days. And I'm still forgetting things. I'm still forgetting a lot of things. One would think that after a while you'd become less and less clumsy, but it doesn't seem to be changing. No, it does not. But anyways, hello everyone. How's everybody doing? I am What am I? I didn't sleep too well, but that's pretty normal. Today we're gonna be streaming. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna be playing more NeuroCloud. I have a lot to catch up on with NeuroCloud, and hopefully today we'll be able to finish off all of 416's story. And it seems like the event is pretty big for a character event, but I shouldn't need to stream the girls' Frontline stages, even though they look so nice. Anyways. What was there? Well, there isn't that much. We're just gonna play the game. If I can remember how this works. Alright. We're here. We're there. We are live, right? Oh yes, we are live. Wonderful. It would be pretty bad if we weren't actually live. And we'll turn on the sound. Alright. So, this event, last time we did... Oh my god, Hatsuchiri, shut up! You talk too much. Yes, last time we did Aberrance's Chain, it was Suyoi's event, and now we'll be doing Divergent Shadows. I have not seen any spoilers, so I have no idea how the story will go. Hopefully it'll be good. Let's check it out. Okay. Divergent Shadow. Oh yeah! Her name is Clucky, or Clucky, or Kooky, or Cookie. Man, I have no idea who decided on that name. It is very strange. What is this? We have AP round casings, small caliber ammunition used by Clucky's personal weapon, the 416 assault rifle, and possesses remarkable killing power. Clucky collects these casings both to remove her traces and to hang on to what memories she can. Memories, huh? So we're gonna be doing a lot of memory stuff. Oh, what's all this then? Oh, these are for her, How does this work? Okay, so it's like a... What do you call it? These are progress points, I guess. You don't spend them, you just need to obtain as many as you can. And they stack up. Okay. It's pretty good considering I haven't even started the actual event yet. Now, question is, do I do the gacha now? Or do I do it afterwards? Well, what else do we have? We have... Okay, we've got... story stages. The actual stages, multiple of them have challenges, and then we have the EX modes. Okay, that's... What the... What? Huh? This UI is a little bit confusing. Which one do I start with? I guess we start with Operation Vestige. Alright, let's start then. Oh hey, her cat's here. Alright, I guess we'll just start reading. Recurrence. A familiar figure from your dreams, both real and unreal. Can you see? What you're looking at now is Consciousness Digitization Interface. But you don't need to worry about that. Let me handle it. Let me finish. Your mind will be digitized into NeuroCloud data, just like those dolls who took part in Project NeuroCloud. Doesn't this seem a bit familiar? You're seeing things. Seeing as someone's going up there with you, I shouldn't need to go on about this too much. Together? Who? What's going on? Like I said, this Magracy is unstable. Who knows exactly how chaotic? That's why there's no need to be alarmed no matter what you see. Just focus and deal with this iteration. What iteration? How chaotic? Answer my questions! Preparations to upload her with you. All complete. But keep in mind, characteristics must adapt. Her voice gradually fades away, and my vision also begins to dim. The view before me is nothing like I remember from when I was uploaded. What on earth is... Wait, what even... Are you ready? Hell no! Transfer complete. Loading. Magracy Cloud... Professor? Professor, are you okay? Why are you asleep in the ops room? Just recalling some stuff. Something about the real world? Maybe. It's all a bit blurry. Maybe something to do with the instability during the upload. I see. It's still incredibly rare for a human to get uploaded to the cloud. I do not think your worries are unfounded. There might be hidden problems within your neural systems. Would you like me to take a look after the interview is over? No. I don't think it's that serious. Huh? Interview? Ah, have you forgotten, Professor? You promised to offer a special interview this afternoon. You even said that I'd get access to an exclusive piece. Willow, why did you enter without permission? Getting the jump on people is my specialty. What's this? Willow suddenly approached Persicaria, eyes glittering. Nervous, huh? Are you perhaps scared of me running into something big? What do you mean? There's nothing of the sort. What about it, Professor? Do you remember what I needed? I remember you saying that the material has to be unique enough to attract an audience, and it'd be okay to make something up? Yep. This special column is specifically for recording tales of both the legendary and the whimsical. The Lord of the Oasis, linker of great majesty, pathfinder for the countless lost, the direction of modern warfare. Even if you looked around the entirety of Oasis, who could you find that's possibly more worthwhile? Just who put the name Lord of the Oasis in your head? So what do you have for me, Professor? Anything will do. So that's how it was. I was contemplating the contents of the interview, and that's why I fell asleep. So that bit of data that appeared just then should be. Come to speak of it, I've got a story that I prepared ages ago, but I never got the chance to tell. I'd almost completely forgotten about it, but it seems to have resurfaced when you reminded me. Wow, sounds like the stuff of legend. What kind of story is it then? The inspiration came from one of my friends, formerly under the employ of a certain military company. Could this friend be? That's right, this is no other than my own online personality. Oh god. You can call them Shiki-kan. Shiki-kan. Sounds rather prim and proper. And a bit suspicious, no doubt. But no matter how outlandish you make it, there's nothing some professional editing can't save. Hit me with it. All in all, this friend alongside friends and dolls experienced countless battles, triumphed over countless crises, and accidentally came upon some classified information. In order to find some possible hidden truths within this information, this friend decided to take the form of data and upload it themselves to the Magracy cloud. Seems uncannily familiar. Well, I did indeed put together some existing experiences of mine. A story must be 7 parts false and 3 parts real to draw people in, no? Alright, what's next? Uploading a human's consciousness is extremely dangerous. Thus, there was a need to conduct an iterative test first. The story I will tell happens during these tests. So, for the sake of safety, it's best if the commander is uploaded by themselves. Oh hey, it's Persica. I'd recognize those dead eyes anywhere. Ah. Yes. And all you need, right there. But the cloud doesn't have any forces capable of protecting them. Ugh, what a headache. 416, I'd have expected you to have more faith in the commander's self-preservation abilities. According to what you said, the human neural composition is unique, and as of right now, the cloud does not possess the ability to create and load backups. I said that Persica will assist the commander in the cloud, and can ensure their safety. As a second in command, I must ensure the absolute safety, no matter what the situation. Zettai. In any case, I should scout out the situation first, and make a decision afterwards. Oh, hello there, Dark Caves. I see you. How's it going? Have you been well? Today we're doing the 416 event, as you can see. We're back in Girls Frontline! Oh god, someone get me out of here. Please, I don't want to deal with the PTSD anymore. No more juking. No more resources. Please. You're just fine? Alright, that's wonderful. Dr. Persica sighed, showing a "I knew this was going to happen" type of expression. Please get me away, I don't want to deal with William anymore. No more Paradius. No more Naitos. Fine, let's just call it preparatory measures before uploading. I can provide you with a testing ground for the iterating. This is a backup document I got from a friend's help, originally intended for testing the upload port. Just burned out after trying BH-180, a crap ton of time. What's BH-180? Originally, so this has always existed but was never used. There must be a reason for that, no? Don't put me on the spot like that. With things as they are, a backup is already a big deal. Essentially, this backup is terribly unstable, where the circumstances are of no experimental value. It's only good for testing adaptability. Unstable? Is the problem that serious? Black hole 180. Oh, I don't think I can even get that far. Yes, it's distinctly different from the original Megasea cloud, from the environment to the agents, neural clouds, but it at least passes basic scrutiny, and data can be safely retrieved from it. Because I have control of this backup, adding a temporary port for uploading is a piece of cake. So that means I can upload into this backup with a commander. You can interpret it that way. Commander, your thoughts? Is there any other candidates? Maybe some other doll can. Yeah. I don't know how I'd feel getting stuck with all you need. With only all you need. I don't feel safe. Allow me. There won't be anyone better than I. Isn't that right, Commander? Oh no. Dr. Persica did not confirm or deny the statement, only raising her cup of coffee to her mouth. She'd been without rest for quite a while because of this matter, and the black borders around her eyes were growing thicker. While we have the chance, there's nothing stopping us from testing out the viability of uploading T-dolls. Right. Since the commander is logging in under a false identity, it'd be best if you had your own codename 416. We still have some time, so you'd better go sort that out, Professor. Like that, the commander and 416 prepare to enter the cloud backup. 416, a gun from a few decades ago, right? What a cool name. She sounds like she's really familiar with that commander. Yeah, she was one of my, my friend's most competent adjutants. She had an intense affinity for the battlefield, and was equally as intense in personality. Enjoy the event, we'll watch while farm. Okay, I certainly will. I see. Let me write that down. And then? What happened next? Then, let me think. Are we ready? Let's get this upload done with smoothly. My coffee is getting cold. Yeah, we should be good. Speaking of, are things going to be the same with the actual upload? Who knows? But there's no chance I'll be making a nicer looking interface for you. If you have any more questions, go ask that Persicaria. Just remember, her personality isn't the same as mine. The upload felt far worse than expected. It was as if the currents were disassembling my body, gradually taking away all sensation and control I had of it. My mind was descending into an endless void, the ethereal state of being shaking me to my core. Am I still alive? Who am I? In a time where nothing is within my control, how should I be defined? As my thoughts begin to run rampant and out of control, 416's voice appears in my consciousness. Commander. Commander, can you hear me? I hear you. Where are we? Auditory modules functioning adequately. How are you feeling? I'm not sure how long I can stay conscious for. Not quite used to the feeling of digitalization yet. As expected, can't let you out of my sight for a second. And you? You look like you're doing well. Naturally, I cannot hope to match the affinity dolls have with data by nature. Are you feeling a bit better now? I suppose you're right. I am a bit better. 416, can you keep talking to me? Of course. Do you remember who you are supposed to be now? Professor? Good. Now what about how you should refer to me? Clucky. That's what we agreed on, right? Looks like the loading's about to finish. We'll be in the cloud soon. Wait, this data surge. What? It's far too unstable here. Oh no, we're shattering cyberspace. My still sluggish senses caught on to the change in 416's tone, but not what dangers my surroundings hid. My consciousness was dragged into some kind of vortex, the senses I so painfully gathered torn apart once more. Commander! Crap, if this continues. Your data. Focus! Get over here! What remained of my sight and hearing screamed to me that she was doing everything she could to approach me. Between the chaotic streams of data, I could not discern which direction she was calling to me from, and could not hope to control my digitalized hand at will. Commander, grab onto my hand, and don't let the data torrents isolate you. Put your focus on me. I'm here. Look at me. The data streams raged like a roiling storm, yet surged like a rushing body of water. As my cognition erred on the edge of being swept away, her hand firmly grasped on, dragging me back. My senses drifted in and out, but as she approached, I was sure of something protecting me firmly within itself. A steady clump of data surrounded me, like an imperceptible embrace. Thank goodness. At least, my consciousness cut off. I was immersed within a sleep-like quietude, and an imperceptible amount of time passed. I was met with a sudden falling feeling, my mind returning to its place suddenly. I attempted to move, realizing what I was laid out flat on the ground. Where's Clucky? Can you stand? I look up, a familiar doll in front of my eyes, seemingly observing my condition. I support myself with the paper-strewn floor, trying to shake away my dazed state. Looking over my surroundings, I found myself in an oddly familiar room, but my dizziness prevented me from gathering more details. You don't seem to have any major problems about you. I've scouted the surroundings, and there are no major threats. Thank you, Clucky. A moment of blankness appeared on her countenance, but was quickly masked. If one was not familiar enough, they'd never pinned down that abnormality in a lifetime. What? Oh, don't worry about it. You're not absent-minded like this often. What's going on? Don't try to shoulder everything. Before we go on any further with this chatter, I have some things I need to confirm with you. A sudden stiff tone and foreign attitude. Abnormalities I cannot ignore. Why so by the book all of a sudden? Well, ask away. My first question then. Who are you? Who am I? Who am I? What does that mean? Stage 1, wipe off. The unexpected strikes, and now you will have to start all over again. Oh, what's this? Alright, we're gonna do the gacha. Wait, what's this? Yeah, alright, let's do the gacha. Pull for 4 and 6. You know, I would have preferred to do this stream on Saturday, but tomorrow I am potentially going to be having surgery, and I might not be able to speak as a result of said surgery. So I figured I would just get the stream done and over with today, even though it's not the best timing. But you know, do what you can when you do what you have to when you can. Right. Things are not always... Scheduling is not always ideal. So we got this free ticket, and we will use this free ticket. 10 searches. Let's go. Oh yeah, we need... Yeah, okay. Game, give me Kooky in one roll, please. Okay. 3 2 stars. And it was just that. Oh no, there goes my free rolls.
自分はチェルシー。与えられた任務。私はパナケイヤ。君が教授？ラムと申します。ちょっと。私を見つ。自分はチェル。昨夜とラムと申します。昨夜と言います。
Unfortunate. What do I do now? Well, I guess we'll just use our quartz sand. No good. No good. No good. Ah. Okay. 40 rolls. 40 rolls. If you don't get a 3-star up to 50 rolls, stop. What does that mean? Oh well, there's my 3-star. Dark Caves, why? If I don't get a 3-star up to 50 rolls, stop. Why is that?
願わくばこれからの冒険に少しでも貢献できますように。
放射能レベル基準超え。シオン到着。君が教授？どこかであったような。
It was for a way to get Clucky at 60 pity with only 50% chance. Wait, what? Okay, Svarog.
またお会いしましたね。教授、差し迫る困難を突破する上での最高の選択肢、それが私。私のことはクルカイと呼んでください。
クルカイと呼んでください。Okay, I got her. I got all you need. Apparently she's like extremely powerful DPS. All right.
僕の名前はジェシーです。
Okay, we actually... Okay, it was an otherwise pretty shitty roll, but... You know, 40 rolls, that's not terrible. I was beginning to panic. Took you 140... Oh no! Caves, I'm so sorry! I think my Suyoi rolls took me about that much. But yeah, this game has been treating me pretty darn well when it's come to rolls. This game's been pretty good to me. Panic with the 60,000 sands. Yeah, I mean, I saved up a lot, right? I saved up a lot. We're not gonna do this for now. Alright, alright. Oh hey, let's get these daily items. I don't think I have enough resources to level her. Where is she? Did you miss a 100 sub special? Hello there, Jaylee. I did not do a 100 sub special, but maybe I should have. I didn't think of it. I did see it, and I was like, whoa, I did hit 100, but is 100 really that significant? I wonder what I could have done for a 100, because, you know, it's not like Twitch, right? karaoke on YouTube's a little bit finicky, and in the first place, I can't really sing right now. I've been afflicted with some terrible, terrible voice debuffs. But yes, thank you for the happy 100, Jaylee. You're very kind. You're incredibly kind. It does feel good though. I will admit, getting to 100, it feels good. Especially since I wasn't really making progress for a while. 5,700 kits for Clue. Oh no, you have to use neural kits, huh? That's painful. That's incredibly painful. Well, let's level her up for now. Yeah, I had heard a long time ago that you can't actually, how do I say this? You can't actually farm for Kookie's stuff. That sucks. I don't know, do you guys have any suggestions for a 100 celebration? It doesn't feel like it's that, you know, big of a deal. Getting to 100. Well, surprisingly, we could get her to 60. Not bad. Normal attacks have a chance to fire a grenade towards the target, dealing operand damage that can crit in an area if there are no enemies within one range to deal many hits of operand instead. Enemies defeated by Kooky. Boom! Enemies defeated by Kooky. Boom. Not even go boom, they just boom. It's progress is, yeah. Any progress is good progress. That is true. Meteoric Nocturne. Fires an anti-material grenade towards the area most populated. Oh, she does hash rate damage. Okay, she's a hash rate damage dealer. I wonder how she compares to MDR. Yeah, I haven't thought about it, like what to do for celebration. I'm a little bit absent-minded when it comes to these sorts of things. Which maybe I shouldn't be so absent-minded. Maybe I should be a little bit more serious about it. Limit value? Yeah, sure. Limit value. Alright, let's do stage 1. Who do I bring? Who do I bring? Who do I bring?
Angela wa koko desu yo.
This should be fine, right? You can get 30 pieces of Clucky in the event. 15 with affection, which means 45. The rest has to be neural kits. Oh no! That's painful. That's painful. In the ops room. Professor, Willow, your drinks. Thanks, Persicaria. As I was saying, that was when I found out what was abnormal with her. It wasn't a big deal, but... Hang on just a second, that's still not a big deal? Even if Dr. Persica reminded us ahead of time that this backup's instability might be even worse than expected. The situation on the ground is still so far beyond imagination. In this disorderly room, strewn about with instruments and research materials, I emanate a heartfelt sigh. What was that? Nothing. Let's return to our previous topic. You're asking who I am. If there's no third person here, yes. Her demeanor seemed to settle down from her previous mystification, her gaze on me now even more foreign. She doesn't know me anymore. I don't know what that means exactly. About that question, I need to confirm your current status. I extend my hand by habit, attempting to establish a connection with her. Oh. 触らないでください. Oh. With a crisp sound, my hand was slapped away before it reached her. What are you doing? She didn't use any significant force. And compared to her habitual swatting away of others, it was more akin to a surprised reaction. Sorry, I don't mean to intrude on your personal space. I just wanted to take a look at your neural systems. If that's too much to ask, a self-inspection report is fine as well. Thought circuits functioning normally. Memory module continually reporting errors. This is quite unlike being fresh out of factory. I must have been involved in some incident not long ago, where my memory module was damaged. A level-headed judgment. Looks like your thought circuits are perfectly intact. Then none of the information about me was preserved. Obviously, whatever information about you that existed was not important enough to be written into my base code. Ow! Oh no! The Yandere has forgotten about her obsession. I've scanned your signature, and you do indeed have the rights to command me. And yet you still smacked away my hand. That is entirely unrelated. Any normal doll would have the same reaction. In any case, I am trying to self-repair my memory module. How long will it take? Unknown. I can carry out the missions while proceeding with repairs, with no impact on my operational efficiency. I am highly efficient in combat. I hope that your presence will not deduct from my Oh wow, the attitude. Her disposition was proud and cold, far more so than when I first met her. Since you refer to me by Clucky, then that must be my code name. How should I refer to you in our proceedings? My code name is Professor. You can also call me Hakuya. I don't need another name. Professor will do. Fine with me. Do you still remember the mission objectives? Protect you. That's everything left? That line has been emphasized repeatedly, even appearing multiple times in different places, in reminders, operation listings, mission objective information, and personal notes, respectively. Looks like this objective to protect you is exceptionally important. Of course it's important, since you requested it yourself after all. Pardon me? Nothing. I spent some time succinctly explaining our situation to Clucky and some necessary prerequisite knowledge. I understand the situation. As the mission says, I will ensure that you are not harmed. I should say, however, that my first objective is to protect you, not to obey your commands. When it comes down to it, I will follow my own judgment. How remarkably distant. Do I come across as the type of person to brim with affection the moment I see someone? Yes! Yes, you do! That's exactly who you were. No. Back to track then. Any clue where exactly this place is? Truth be told, this place is getting more familiar to me by the second, to the point of being suspicious. This room is, really, way too similar to the style of an old acquaintance of mine. Old acquaintance? What a shame. My office isn't decorated with anything contemporary. A familiar voice rang out. What might you be doing here? Ah. So we've got two taunting, what do you call it? Taunting zones. Beta adherence. You go here, you go here, and start blasting. Wow. 416's attack speed is really slow. What the heck? Must be because of the low star rating. That's a really slow attack speed. I think she does a lot of damage. Oh, wait, how many stars is she at? 5 stars. Whoa, her attack speed is so slow. A passing Choco has gifted you chocolate. You only get to pick one flavor though. The other box is for Eucharist. Although, who's Eucharist? A bitter box. I do like my dark chocolates. It's not really slow, it feels slow. And we're gonna eat all the dark chocolates. Yeah, the AoE grenades are pretty good though. Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that? Everything's exploding. Yeah, I was not expecting that. One is basic and then 30% chance to launch one tile grenade. What the heck? I can see why people say she's strong now. Yeah, she has so much AoE damage. What is this? Two grenades in her basic and her skill. Yeah, ridiculously strong. Let's see, what does her ult do? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, what's going, whoa. Everything is exploding. The Oasis, in an office lingering with the scent of black tea. Yeah, the explosions when they die is pretty crazy. Listening to my tale, Willow slaps her own forehead. Hold on. I don't think I get all of this. So didn't you get uploaded from Dr. Persica's office? Why is she in your face again? 25 ticks of that's a lot. It is true that my friend, was also very perplexed. The person who appeared there wore different clothes, but if one judged by demeanor and tone, it couldn't be anyone other than Dr. Persica. So to say, the upload messed up? There's no doubt that my friend had truly been uploaded. Then why? Do you remember what Dr. Persica said? This backup is terribly unstable. Yeah, AoE. Just AoE everywhere. They really did come to the cloud, but just a chaotic one. The agents within that backup had their neuroclouds changed to massive extents. Wait, hang on. So that abrasive Persica is... Willow looked at the ops room's door, the direction Persicaria left just a few minutes ago, and trembled. Could she be a flipped version of Persicaria we're familiar with? That's exactly right. 2 negatives net a positive, and our Persicaria became like the real Dr. Persica after 2 flips. The fact of the matter took a great deal of time for me to adjust to it as well. They can crit? They can crit? So I don't even need, Diane for her? I really don't like dealing with this type of situation. When did you get here? She asked tiredly. Oh no, we're in the Twilight Zone where everything's weird. She asked tiredly. Perhaps because she had already scanned my signature, she was hesitant to give the order for us to be driven out. I'm not exactly sure either. We ran into some trouble while uploading, and I blacked out for a while. I can see that you're in poor condition. If that wasn't the case, any proper researcher wouldn't be treading important research material underfoot. I subconsciously take a step back, learning that the piece of paper under my foot was a document. Oh, whoops. I rubbed my forehead, acting like I was still affected by whatever haziness was still in my system. I handled the document smoothly like a combat report, pretending to be calm and collected. Sorry, I'm still working through the upload's effects. I didn't notice. Aren't combat reports supposed to be in cassette tapes? Didn't notice that these aren't research materials at all, and are in fact scrapped blueprints? The air seems to come to a standstill. You're not the professor. Who are you to be taking their identity? Before any further jostling between me and Persicaria, the previously silent Kooky suddenly sprung into action. Wait, Kooky. Before I was done speaking, Kooky had tackled her onto the ground with the speed of greased lightning. No time for chit-chat. You communicate in poor measure, Professor. She's already seen through you. Calm down, I'm just poking about a bit. Because compared to the professor I remember... Don't move! Clucky let go of her first. Mazu wa hanase. If she calls for reinforcements, things will get hairy. I don't intend to. You can check my outgoing connections if you wish. I don't mind. But before I could confirm your identity and intentions, I'm not going to say anything. I have a multitude of interrogation techniques stored in my neurocloud. Care to try them out? Kooky, don't be so hasty. We can use more friendly. I begin to try and persuade her by habit, but she stopped my words in their tracks with a cold stare. Kooky? My mission is to ensure your safety. I'll be the judge of how to best accomplish that. Oh no, she's such a hothead. With a doll on guard like this, you're not getting a thing out of her. That may be so, but with some steering. We do not have time to waste on attempts. I understand your concerns, but we'll be operating here for an extended period. Before we have a proper grasp of this situation, it'd be wise to avoid making enemies and reduce the amount of risks outside of our control. I can deal with threats, but not all, correct? Let me talk with her first. If you sense danger during this process, you can act at your own discretion. Kooky stares at Persicaria, making sure that she is well, and truly not making any funny moves. Kooky slowly looks towards me. If you really must insist. With those words, she relaxes her grip on Persicaria.
こんなの見飽きたわ。
こんなのは見飽きたわ. Oh my god. Let go of her. 416, this is not how we act. This is not how you make friends. Inside Persicaria's office. If there are no missing details, then that is the current situation. If this is what you're after, I have no objections. It's good that we can reach an understanding. Initially, this Persicaria maintained a none-of-my-business attitude. It took my word that we would leave as soon as possible, and stop interrupting her sleep for her to begin listening. Afterwards, I used what concise language I could to describe my identity and goals. And seriously apologize for what happened earlier. Me and my partner are not the most in sync yet. That's whatever. Let's get this over with. I need more sleep. Long story short, this is a sector of Magracy responsible for maintaining the supercomputer, Enigma. For who knows what reason, Magracy is in a state of utter chaos. To the extent that I don't even know how long it's been going on for. But I've run scans, and every data function principle and law are completely normal. The only exception is... you? Correct. All of the agents you see in Magracy, me included, are not the same as they originally were. What about uploaded agents then? You mean me? Since every agent in Magracy has been changed in some way, perhaps Kooky's memories were subjected to similar circumstances. A sharp observation. That's one way to look at it. Could you take a look at her, Persicaria? Stares. Don't stare. We'll leave the moment it's done. Deal. Kooky, was it? Come with me for a second. A few minutes later, with Kooky's report in hand, Persicaria looks towards me, with many thoughts seemingly on her mind. What is it? She wasn't influenced, but her neural composition seems to differ from us quite a bit. Have her personality traits changed? Have you observed any... Before she was at the end of her sentence, Kooky's figure flickered but for a second. Oh no, she's glitching out! My composition doesn't seem the most stable. Some type of malfunction? Seeing as you're here under the professor's name, at least pretend to be a bit professional. You haven't realized that she's just a neural segment? Neural segment? Me? Did you guys run into any accidents? Maybe during the upload. We ran into some difficulties, but Clucky most likely doesn't remember now. She does have a huge personality problem, yeah. Even before the upload. I'm not clear on exactly what happened, but according to Clucky back then, it was a data torrent. Yeah. Single mother has lots of personality issues. That's enough. She was most likely split apart back then. But I don't feel any significant decline in power. Is that because the original me was even stronger? That is one possibility. Another one is that looking at your data, you weren't split into many segments. If the only problem you've noticed is memory loss, then it's most likely that there are only two segments, and both are distinct conscious entities. Oh no, there's two 416s running around. It means the Yandere side of her is like running around somewhere. Oh no. Wait a minute, you mean... There's another Kooky with the memories and is active in some part of Magracy? Oh no, oh no. Yandere 416 is somewhere else.
Watashi 一人で十分よ。
私一人で十分よ。私以外必要ない。Wait, this is still the first stage, isn't it? It's pretty long. Attempting to reorganize neural cloud data. Some neural cloud data has been lost. Well, let's do read the to-do list. You pass by a somewhat familiar office. A suspicious-looking cup of coffee sits on the table. Taste it. Why does it seem like all these enemies have 2 lives? Ops room. Hearing this, Willow's eyes widened. What do you mean? There are 2 Klookais. Yeah, Persicaria meant that she's been split into 2. One with memories, one with a personality, and both with half the power. Bisected Klookais sounds like a good title for a light novel. Right, did you go looking for Klookai's other half then? That was the idea, but these things are easier said than done. After all, the compromised neural clouds wasn't limited to Persicaria, who had turned into herself, but affected the agents, administrators, sanctifiers, and the reverse Babylon Tower. What? Oh no! Even reversing the reverse Babylon Tower. What kind of OCD backup? All in all, that's everything I can give you. I'm here to help the administrator with... I am not reading well. All in all, that's everything I can give you. I'm just here to help the administrator with research projects anyway. Anything else? That's all I need. Anything else on your mind? What's on my mind the most is you. It was as if she was looking at walking guard. What? まるでゴミを見ている。まるでゴミを見ている。あ、まるで歩くゴミを見ている。何よそれ。Don't get the wrong idea. I mean the other half of your neural cloud. Letting another Kooky be out and about can't be good for anyone's safety. What do you mean can't be good? Oh, I don't know. The type that come with tackling people to the ground at will. Are you doubting my professional? I am absolutely doubting your professionalism. Seems like poor safety standards to me. Doesn't the other me have the memories? If she remembers the mission objectives, she'd come looking for you. A good bit of time passed it before I woke up, right? I'm not sure exactly how long, but during that time she wasn't able to find me, or rather did not look for me. So it's time for us to move out. I take it that you got along pretty well with me before. Do you mind that a lot? If it doesn't obstruct the mission, then I have no objections. If you're going to look for the other neural segment, we have resources here at the at the Enigma sector that may be of use. Magracy's greatest database, ENIAC, is here. If you were to search her using her abilities, there's a good chance that you'd be able to find what you're looking for. Don't attract too much attention, though. The sanctifiers from the upright... the upright Babylon Tower have been patrolling the area for some time now. Especially the workaholic lolly. Oh no! Everything's the opposite of how it should be. I understand. We'll go look for ENIAC immediately. Persicaria, can you help out? Do I really have to? If it's just showing the way, I can do that from here. As for combat... She looked at Kooky with indescribable emotion in her eyes. She'll be enough, surely. Or are you afflicted with a case of, I don't have enough firepower? I never have enough firepower! Before Kooky could respond, a string of alarms ring out, and a frantic series of steps can be heard from outside. Don't pull out your gun yet, though it'd be nice if you guys could take care of that annoying guy. So long as a possible danger exists. Kooky, this is Persicaria's turf. Stow the gun. Wait for orders. Yes. She lowers her weapon, retreats half a step, and takes up a defensive position next to me. The very next second, the office's door is shoved open by someone. Okay. I haven't met this guy yet. I haven't played stage 4, so I don't know who he is actually. My oh so very beautiful, elegant, reliable, and competent Miss Persicaria, please help me. You are not done with all that rosy stuff even at a time like this. What's happened, Neumann? Okay. Persicaria, with the Enigma sector in its current dire straits, you are the only thing I care to rely upon. 416? The agent named Neumann scans the room before landing in Clucky. It was as if he'd found his pillar to lean on, and immediately approaches, staying precisely outside of the range that would present him as a threat. It was like he already knew what distance is acceptable for Clucky, and even accurately enunciates that name. What did you call me? Oh, the most dignified, battle-seasoned, calm and collected, and supremely attractive Miss 416. ENIAC's in trouble again. But ENIAC, hey, don't you just kneel on the ground. Oh, he's kneeling. Please save us again. The Sanctifiers are coming to reset my baby girl. What is going on? Oh, it does piercing damage too. Wow, what? Her ult does 83,000. Oh. Big damage. Is that enough to upgrade her star rating? No, it wasn't. I don't know if I can do this in one stream. It's been 1 hour. It's been 1 hour. Oh god. Rescue. Even with help, trouble still stands in your way. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this long. Hey, wait, touring? What? What? Touring? But didn't you get reset? Whoa, mommy. What is this? And all these characters we don't have yet.
準備完了。スキャナーのデバッグ完了。ヘリックス、出動待機中。仕事を始めましょう。
Mika Dartboard strikes again. Mika Dartboard always strikes. When an enemy dies, it summons a clone of itself with 100% of the original stats. A swath of emotions explode on Willow's face, her hand gripping her pen recorder tightly, looking as if she'd like to start on the drafting right this moment. Kookai's lost her memories, Magrity is in chaos, the agent personality flip, a sanctifier attack, what a spectacular mess of events. Indeed, I thought back to Neumann's anxiety-stricken face. It was truly difficult to associate with him with his dandy-esque attitude. And then, did you help this dandy-ish Neumann save ENIAC? We were still looking for the other half of her neurocloud, but as things were, we'd have to help out first. We'd only get access to ENIAC's database if she survived the crisis at hand. Other half of the neurocloud? What a long name. How about we come up with a nickname for her? Seeing as the Clucky by my side was missing her memories, the other half should still perceive herself as 416. Then we'll call her... It's gacha time! Indeed it is! Hello, Dank! How are you doing? I actually already pulled the gacha. I got pretty lucky this time. But I was pre-panicking. Super Magrity 416. 416, lone wanderer of Magrity, bearer of memories. But that's even longer! Let's just settle for 416. It's simple and easy. Chicken tendies and beef broth. That sounds wonderful. I could use some tendies right about now. Let's continue. You're going to find 416 with Clucky. Whoa, is there going to be a duel of the fate situation? Star Wars. Duel of the Fates is such a wonderful soundtrack. It's such a wonderful piece. You know? Also, why is Neumann referring to Clucky as 416? Must be that kind of situation. The classic. 3 figures traverse the path to the admin center. So that's the situation, I understand. The beautiful yet distant lady that helped us in the Enigma sector made use of our database, then left in a hurry. Is not Miss Clucky, but Miss 416. Sure, let's go with that. She looked towards me as she replied. So what now? Will you look for her? That's a part of you too, you know. That's not me. I understand that you're just Clucky right now, but that doesn't matter. I still trust you. Even if I am just another doll of the same model? The logic of humans and dolls differ. To me, you're still you. The logic of humans indeed. She grumbled to herself, somewhat uneasily. Neumann looked at me, then back at Clucky, clapping his hand together in a brisk motion. Oh, that's how you do it. So you do what? How romantic, elegant, and vivid! Unfortunately, my language library doesn't allow me to structure such expressive phrases. If I was a bit better at talking, perhaps there wouldn't be so many problems between me and ENIAC. By your neural temperaments, you're more the easy come, easy go type, right? Oh, no way! He isn't. This guy just repeats a lot of those pleasantries, and you'll get used to it if you keep listening. Persicaria, when'd you come in? Ever since you guys started walking over, don't hang up on me. Makes it a lot easier for me to monitor stuff on the fly. Saves time. I'll add an encrypted channel for you too as well. Trick an old friend taught me. So what's up with that database? I mean ENIAC. Miss Kooky, every bit as perfect as 416. Allow me to explain. We had some squabbles, and she refused to work soon thereafter. I can't get her up and running no matter what I do. And now the upright Babylon Tower is classifying her as an irregular agent. Irregular agent? Persicaria just said they'd be hunted down, right? Exactly! A greater sanctifier is at the sector's doors, and if this continues, my baby girl, ENIAC's going to be reset. So we'll just have to take care of this first, before we can look for our target. Already at the doors? Are the greater sanctifiers going to use force? Naturally, outlandishly handsome and brilliantly perceptive companion of Miss Clucky. Dang, Neumann's best himbo. Oh my god. Shut up, Dank. No, stop. I will not segs the Neumann. Although Neumann do make really good microphone brands. They do make really nice microphones. The Neumann U87, it's an absolute industry leading standard. I wish I could get my hands on one, but what is it? $2,000 US? Not a chance. Truth be told, I used the administrative rights earlier to activate the sector's self-quarantine measures and lock the sanctifiers out at the outermost layer. Judging from the name, these quarantine measures must be moderate. If these sanctifiers aren't a waste of space, I cannot imagine that these methods will impede them for long. Perfectly correct, Miss Clucky. Precisely observant and rich in experience. So I've come to Persicaria for help. As we may have seen, that was a gift from fate. Meeting you was truly a stroke of luck. Stop babbling. How far away are we? Let's sort it out now. We're gonna kill some greater sanctifiers. Alright, what do you do? Task Force Mecha Hounds periodically summons Mecha Hounds. They deal upper end damage. Multiple can be active at the same time. Increase their attack speed. Reduction of chain. Analyzes the enemy. Applying. Increases damage with auto skill. Disappears after auto skill is used and damage has been dealt. Oh. Analyzes enemy unit, granting a shield and certain damage reduction effects for all allies, depending on whether that enemy's attack or hash rate is greater. Okay. She seems like she would work really well. Touring seems like she'll work really well with 416. Let's try this. Whoa. ENIAC wants to record Clucky's battle footage. I recreated a simulated training area. Don't waste operands on things like these. Perform a live combat demonstration and treat it like practice. Alright, we got... Like that. We can do damage now. Another narrative area. More story. Inside Enigma, the dandified version of Neumann leads us along a corridor at a brisk pace. Just then, your methods resolve the situation quickly. Looks like you're not entirely useless. So until now, you assumed me to have no notable traits whatsoever. Do you think your projection makes you look trustworthy? An attitude thoroughly different from before. Needing to re-establish a relationship of trust with Kooky without her memories is obviously an unexpected predicament. At least Kooky is still Kooky. It's merely getting acquainted with each other again, for both of us. What are you smiling about, weirdo? Oh no, she just called me a hentai. Data center, we're here. Neumann shoved the door open in a hurried manner, bright light pouring outwards from inside. I squint my eyes, attempting to gaze inward. Above the great outer shell of a computer, a girl's projection is curled up and suspended midair. She appears to be sleeping. What's all this? Sorry. Let me adjust the lights. Alright, should be okay now. What was that light just now? There's no way you have to turn on all the lights to get her out of bed, right? That's exactly right, as expected of the ever-forthright Miss Kooky. Truth be told, I've tried all the methods I could think of without harming her. This is just another failed attempt. Not an uncommon method against human parents, I suppose. So, any ideas, you two? Unfortunately, I can't say I'm familiar with the steps necessary for awakening an AI. Let's seek out the omnipotent Miss Persicaria for help. Don't imitate Neumann, will you? Let me see, When did ENIAC enter hibernation? This is going to be a headache. While she's hibernating, there's nothing we can do. We'll have to send someone into her neural cloud to see what the issue is. I'll do it. Can I? ENIAC, Dad's here. Papa got style. You? Didn't you just say you guys squabbled? She'd be averse to whatever you do want to do right now. Hearing that, Neumann's shoulders slumped downwards in dejection. Before I could say any words of consolation, he whips his head around, looks towards Kooky with hope in his eyes. Then what of Miss Kooky? She's one and the same with Miss 416, and ENIAC should see the two as the same. You're certain? I can guarantee you, this lady is ENIAC's favorite. There's no way it doesn't go well. It may work out, but we'll have to see what Kooky actually thinks of it. My mission is to protect the professor. If the Sanctifiers were to make their way in while I'm connected, who will be there to stop them? Leave it to me, beautiful and mighty Miss Kooky. I will do my very best. Is this man really what people would call a himbo? He doesn't look all that muscle bound to me. Aren't himbos usually supposed to have a lot of muscles? You alone? Oh, of course. For a researcher to protect another, and for me to aid the professor and Miss Kooky, I would not refuse if you asked 1,000, nay, 1,000,000 times. Kooky looks at Neumann with suspicion in her eyes, but Neumann is oblivious. Helpless, she turns to me. And I'm supposed to trust someone like this? I'm no specialist at getting children out of bed either. She's on good terms with 416, not me. Could you plug me in with Kooky? I may be able to help. If I am to stay in Kooky's field of vision at all times, she'd feel more confident too, right? From a technical perspective, it should be fine, I think. I understand. I'll abide by your judgment. Words cannot express my gratitude, Miss Kooky and Professor. If anything is to happen, I will do what I can to immediately alert you to. I await your successful return. The process of connecting with ENIAC's neural cloud is unexpectedly smooth, and we met no obstacles. We are soon submerged within her tertiary layer. ENIAC, stop playing around. You still need to learn how to utilize operands properly like we planned. As if. Haven't I learned everything you've told me to learn already? Go do your own stuff. Leave me alone. This is ENIAC's memory data? Reading and learning, they aren't the same. Educating you is my responsibility. ENIAC, listen, try a bit harder. I've searched through all the data and I'm done with it. It's all the same thing. But you have to. You have to learn so that compared to normal agents. This again, telling me time and time again, I haven't learned something, and if I ask you what exactly it is, you don't even know. What right do you have to push me around like this, you frivolous administrator who does nothing but go around and chat up agents? You're nasty! Oh no. Father and daughter having a spat. Hate to see it. The rebellious girl turned around, huffing and shouting down the operation of a series of databases in spite. Neumann stood to the side, hands tied. It was as if he said he couldn't really speak to the point. Save for his common mannerisms, it could even be said that he was poor with words, especially with respect to his own daughter. Wake up, ENIAC. If you keep shirking like this, the sanctifiers are going to sanctify you. That woke you up? Looks like you are not so dedicated to your little strike after all. Though since you've been determined to as an irregular agent for refusing to work, you'll be able to understand why I'm a fan of getting off work early, right? If you be good and cooperate with the reset, it'll be a win-win. Lady Angelus, please stay for a while. Stay? I appreciate the thought, but I'm only here to get the job done before returning to my holiday. Cough. Dear, no, most respected Lady Angelus, please hear me out. We can actually have a nice and lovely day. Why are you still making advances? That's a sanctifier you're flirting with. That's not what I mean. Everything is just chaos. Everything is just chaos. Neumann hands over a bright red rose. Madame, may I invite you to have dinner with me after all this is over? No, don't get in my way. Get out of my way. Wait. They deal an applied defense reduction and can be demanded. Why do they seem to be helping allies then? The robot dogs. Yeah, building cooldown and critical seems to work really well with 416. I'm sorry, Clucky. ENIAC, hear me out. Shut up! I don't need you to tell me what to do, you blockhead. This isn't the time for that. The sanctifiers are already here. Don't want to work, huh? Well, it's not a sentiment I cannot understand. But an irregular agent remains an irregular agent. Angelus draws her bow, aiming it at ENIAC, showing no mercy. Realizing the gravity of the situation, ENIAC falls into a panic. I've learned how to fight. What do I do? I need to dodge. Dodge where? Lady Angelus, could you please put away that bow? I mean, such a barbarous act would hardly be fitting of your beauty. My, thanks for your flatteries, sir, with the honey words. But the only thing befitting of me is getting off work. As she speaks, she starts to loosen the bowstring. Stop. Angela stiffens up. Heavens know when, but a gun is pressed up against the back of her head. To be able to approach me without revealing your presence. Ugh, who are you? The gun-wielding agent makes a sudden appearance. Ignored the startled Angelus, only looking at ENIAC placidly. Oh, who's this? Girl over there, are you ENIAC? I don't know what's happened here, but I need to borrow the database for a bit. I can't allow you to be disposed of yet. This really is going to drag on into overtime, huh? Let's get this over with, for the good of everyone here. As the agent pulls the trigger, Angelus's figure darts away from the bullet's trajectory at incredible speed. The archer draws her bow. The marksman takes aim. Wow, sick! Is this what a strong agent truly is? Neumann, I want to learn that! The scene before one's eyes fractures into a million pieces, dissolving into the surrounding data streams. Professor, that was... ENIAC's memories. That agent who looks exactly like me is 416 we're looking for then. Most likely. What's more notable, though, is that we're still in the tertiary layer, even after that memory's gone. By the looks of it, the master of this realm is interested in having a bit of a chat. As we spoke, images convened once more, and the girl we saw previously, a database ENIAC, was now skipping towards us, with spring in her step. Big Sis 416, when'd you get back? Oh my god, she's blushing. Ah, she's got a crush. That's not me. But your identifier and your neurocloud, you're the same agent. Oh yeah, look, I'm studying your combat records. You saw the replay, right? You're just so cool. That's not me, I'm... whatever. And who's this? One of your companions? Yeah, I'm her good friend, yeah. Even though she treats me like crap, I'm her good friend. Kooky did not speak, in silent confirmation of my words. You see, she'd had a bit of an accident, and doesn't remember what happened before. Could you tell us about it, ENIAC? Oh, of course I can. Are you okay with that? Do you feel unwell anywhere? I'm alright. In the face of the girl's overwhelming passion and care, Kooky was at a loss for what to do, and could only turn away. That's good then. You're so strong. I'm sure everything will be just fine. I remember you appearing like you were descending from the heavens, and sent that Angelus or something packing in an instant. I remember every move. And then they mumbled something like, I'm heading out. This isn't winnable, and flew off. The adults really are useless. Are all sanctifiers pieces of work like that? Pretty much, it seems like. We just read another event where sanctifiers were taking L's. What happened next, ENIAC? And then, 416 searched through some data. What did she search for? I don't know either. She just finished her business and left, and she didn't show me anything. Maybe she found something important. Ah, I've got it! Oh, hello there, Cleavin. ENIAC suddenly points a finger at me. It's you, should I call you? Professor is fine. Okay, Professor, your identifier. In 416's memory, there was a ton of stuff about you. That is... unexpected. I knew it. You're Big Sis 416's friend. That's amazing. You're hella strong too, right? 100 times better than that stupid dad of mine. Oh, between the two of them, I wouldn't be so sure. Besides, I've forgotten those memories you're talking about right now. But they were someone you absolutely trusted once, right? If I didn't have complete trust in someone, there's no way I'd put him inside my neural bits. Trusted them? Oh, you more than trusted me. Need some more water. Ahahahm. Kooky seems to be stumped by ENIAC's words, and stood still in doubt. If you really can't remember, then let me help you out. The records you left behind when you looked through the data here should still be around. These memories are cool too, as expected of Big Sis. This is 100 times better than whatever information searching Neumann taught me. ENIAC acts as she speaks, and a crack finally appears in Kooky's countenance. Hold on a moment. Come, follow me. I'll help you remember. Her weakness is Daughteroo's. Understandable. Yeah, I too have a lot of... I too have a weakness for Daughteroo's. And so does the professor. Or commander. Or whatever name he's gonna get in Girls Frontline 2. Attempting to reorganize neural cloud data. A paired memory data has been detected. Kooky, which of the combat operations have left you the deepest impression? Clandestine infiltrations, covering retreats, frontal assaults. I wonder which one. I guess for me it was CT, huh? Continuing turbulence. I think that was the same for a lot of players of Girls Frontline. Continuum turbulence was when everything changed. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. VTubers became real. Sometimes I think maybe VTubers shouldn't have become real. Yeah, she does so much damage and causes so many explosions that my frame rate just tanks. Crit rate increased by 5% by every enemy that do. Yeah, do that. This was a memory about a battlefield. This is not a firefight, but a series of arduous rescue operations. Gunfire, clashing metal, footsteps, conversation, and the sound of words growing more distinct in the surroundings. It is CT. Gather on me. Check your ammo, and prepare for the next wave. Don't you worry. Just do as I say. Go! This is a memory of that operation. In a campaign long ago, she was as tenacious and composed as always. This credit should not be mine. I do not think that I was capable of saving everyone. And that is... The commander believed in you. They said to rescue all the dolls, and I carried out the order. I have no right to be standing here, but so long as it is an order, then I shall comply. Because victory shall only belong to the commander, and only through victory can I see a future. These... How? You never said those things to me. That's not me! Is that really what you think? Whatever. Though I don't want to admit it, I can feel that those memories are indeed from myself. Before this, there was always a barrier in my cognition of you. The mission told me you were important, but I had no memories to tell me why. And now, do you remember? Although I cannot remember those battles, then I should by all means, and a little something else. I think Kooky might get along with Octoga and do the obvious fighting method. Indeed, right? The love of explosives. Oh, hello, Yumemi. How are you doing? How are you doing? You know, Yumemi, someone just mentioned to me today that I finally passed 100 subscribers, and that they asked if I was doing a celebration, and I realized I did not even think of it. And the only thing that could come to mind was 100 was like karaoke. But like I haven't done karaoke in such a long time. And wait, your dream is say hello. Wait, raid? There's a raid happening right now? I cannot see. How does YouTube show if you have a raid? I feel like there should be some kind of notification, but it doesn't tell me anything. But you know what? I guess it should be okay, right? It should be okay to like sing one song at least, right? Even though I'm so out of shape when it comes to singing, I think it's okay to do a little bit of singing. Anyways, my name is Yandere Hakuya, Sunraven Vtuber, who used to sing a lot, but now I will sing a little bit. You're not on YouTube. You're not on YouTube? Oh, okay. You did not do an actual raid then, did you? You're streaming on Twitch you're streaming Twitch at the moment. What are you doing here? What are you doing here then? Why are you in my stream? Shouldn't you be Shouldn't you be doing your own stream? What are you doing right now? I'm gonna check. Shouldn't you be huh? What are you doing right now? You're you're looking at my stream through your stream. Oh my goodness. Jeez. All right. I will sing like one song for you guys. You're watching YouTube and I was in your recommended. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I'll sing something. Like for my 100 subscribers, I might as well. Let me pull up something. I mean, it's gonna be a song that I used to sing a lot, for sure. And hopefully I can still do it. Alright, let's do a harder one. I usually do phony, but let's do another one that's a little bit harder, and hopefully I can do it. Let's just load up the lyrics for it. And of course I'm gonna get hit by copyright, but it doesn't matter. I'm not monetized anyway. Let's see. Long version. Cross-platform stream hosting pockers. You know, I've never used the stream hosting feature on Twitch before. I'm not even sure how it works. But anyways, hello Dano, hello. By the way, Dano, I love your voice. It's so sweet. Anyways, let's sing. Let's go. This one.大人になるほど出てってはみ出し者ですがランド人生論者が語った症状は鳥になって綺麗事だけでパボロボロの靴を結んでデジタル信者がたたった少年は風になってゆらりくらり大往生お疲れ様です5連中テレカスタビーボーイ僕に愛情を嘘で買ったメタを愛にうざったいんだ血が魅惑ハイテンションカニバリズム踊れば一つ二つ過と手で何を描いているんだろうテレカスタビーボーイ僕に愛情をだけでOh, wow. Slip of the tongue. Vitameがどうやれ出てってステレオバイアスサディスティックで配り持ったように歌った少女は羽になって 耳を塞いでもパパパ奴らの声は派手になって胸に刺さったあの言葉少年は振り返ってゆらりくらり大妄想お互い様ですご連中照れかすたビボーイ僕に感情をノイズ混じりの愛にずれたいんだ時間見わずはい持った頬に溶けた涙を忘れたくて喉閉めた向こうに残した傷跡照れかすたビボーイ僕に感情を今だけ抱いてくれないかいや、that is この世界じゃもう息ができなくてさよなら告げた現実に許してくれないか弱い僕たちをまたどこで会いましょう照れかったビボーイ僕に愛情を嘘で固めた愛に絶対な時間魅惑ハイテンションカニバルズム踊れば一つ二つ愛を元手で何を描いているんだろう照れかったビボーイ僕に愛情を誰か答えてくれないかWow. It's been a while since I've sung in general, and it's been a long time since I've sung this song as well, so I'm glad I was able to get through most of it. Thank you for the Pachi Pachis, and someone... Clea Van, thank you for the subscription. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, but as before, my name is Yatsuno Hakuya, Sunraven VTuber, and I play gacha games on YouTube, but on Twitch I do a lot of... Well, I just do variety stuff, I suppose. Thank you for singing. Oh, I don't know. I got the urge to. I got the urge to sing. I'm glad I could share you with... Oh, I forgot your dreamers are watching too. Okay. Having the timing on the voice filter. I'm out of practice. There's actually a lot of songs that have filters, right? And I had to really like memorize where to do them. And this is one of the songs that is a little bit easier to do with those. Undersells performance. Dang, no. I'm not very good. But yeah. They're saying I'm cool. Oh no, you can't be doing that. I'll get cocky. But yeah, I wasn't supposed to be streaming today. I was thinking I was going to stream on Saturday, right? But I might be getting a surgery tomorrow. I don't know yet. I might be getting an impromptu surgery tomorrow. And I don't know if I'll be able to speak after that. That's why I'm streaming right now. That's why I'm trying to stream this, because this is an event. This is a time-limited event, and I wanted to get this over with before the event finishes. Before it expires. Right? Hope it goes well. Thank you, Dano. Thank you very much. Gamba. Hai, gambarimasu. Play event. I'm way more active on YouTube. Also got here from the Manticore stream. Oh, yeah, the Manticore stream. That was really fun. So, the other day, I was building Legos. Basically Legos. With my soon-to-be VTuber sister, Kuroko Imai. And we were basically both doing handcam streams at the same time. The box on that Lego kit said 16+, and we were both like, wait, why 16+? And, you know, it ended up taking maybe 4 hours to build the darn thing. So yeah, the 16+ tag was very accurate. Throat surgery. We'll see. I don't want to be too specific with the type of surgery I'll be doing. But it will definitely affect the way that I speak. Anyways, let's continue on with the story reading. Let's continue with the story reading. Must say that to me in a previous time. You are someone worth putting absolute trust in. Oh my gosh, I need to change my settings again. Or okay. I'm gonna bully you until you admit your singing is good. My singing is decent. My singing is decent. It's not particularly amazing. I hope to become amazing someday. I hope to become good someday. Right now it's okay. It's okay. Unexpectedly honest of you, Clucky. I do not wish to be described as unreasonably persistent. Hope the post-surgery goes well then. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I've had a surgery before, and that's why I went on a 3-month hiatus. It killed my viewership. Between me and the more relaxed Clucky, ENIAC appeared with a whoosh, now finished with the replay. But yeah, I know a lot of people prefer YouTube over Twitch, and, you know, a lot of people prefer Twitch over YouTube. I am mostly on Twitch right now, only doing NeuroCloud on YouTube, but I hope that by the time that I debut, that I will be fully on YouTube. I don't know, I just prefer YouTube over Twitch for some reason. It's like, what is it? What is it? I don't know, the atmosphere on YouTube just feels more comfortable for me. Nerdon217, thank you for the subscription. I hope you enjoy your stay. You see? Isn't that super cool? Just like this. Pew pew pew! Pew pew pew! YouTube is a nicer place. No emoji spam, but it's so lonely when it comes to other streamers. That's true. It's a little bit harder to interact with other streamers. But YouTube is also nice in that every community is more insulated. So everyone's got their own culture going on, their own little community going on, their own rules. You know, people on Twitch will often apply their own personality, apply rules that they assume like all Twitch people have is the same, but it's not the same, right? Like, I don't want to change myself just because someone rated me, but then they have a completely different, you know, attitude towards their chat. You know, I just want to be how I am. Hey, don't go around pointing guns towards people. Didn't Neumann teach you anything about this? Him? As if he would. I replicated these weapons using data anyway. That useless dad of mine doesn't know how to do anything but hit on people everywhere. He was never going to teach me anything. Oh my goodness, you hate to see it. The daughter is mad at her single father. I'm sure he has his own troubles. No way, I'm not buying it. I've run the calculations ages ago. And if we want to deal with the viruses and those unreasonable sanctifiers, we've got to have weapons. But he just keeps going on and on about his stuff, and only tells me that I haven't got the basics down. All of my calculations are correct, but he keeps on making me verify, practice on and on and on. You know, I wish I had read chapter 4, so I can see how different everybody is. So you went on strike? I'm not striking. I still conducted my own calculations while hibernating. Rebellious sentient personification of a mega server database, for real, for real. For real, for real. Sentient database. What is she? She's like a sentient MySQL. Oh my god. I don't know if any of you guys have ever worked in IT or even taken IT classes, but I used to learn here and there about programming, and MySQL was hell for me. I couldn't understand how it worked, and it drove me insane, basically. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it so much. I could never figure it out. Let me show you, Big Sis 416. ENIAC raised her head excitedly, and the entire space shakes in unison. Her expression becomes unfocused. Calm down. What's going on, ENIAC? Something's wrong, Professor. Her neurocloud's becoming unstable. Is it due to too big of an emotional impulse? She's too excited. No, this should be an external influence. We need to log out now. Come with me, Professor. But she... Of course I wouldn't forget. ENIAC, grab my hand. Alright, big sis. Kooky grabs onto me and ENIAC, dragging us out of the soon-to-be chaotic tertiary layer. You know what this reminds me of? This only like reminds me of the trailer image for Last Action Hero. Except instead of, you know, the main character, it's 416 dragging two people out. Alright. Let's finish this. And let's blow these people up. Wait, what was that? Was that an airstrike? I didn't even know she had that ability. $91,000. Big numbers. こんなの見飽きたわ。こんなの見飽きたわ。Alright, alright. What's this? Chance of dropping combat EXP, skill samples, dig coins, skill pivots. I guess that's hard mode. Oh, we're not gonna do that just yet. Actually, I don't know if we can actually finish this. 2 hours have passed. We'll try, right? We'll try our best. Her ult calls a 25-hit operand airstrike. Oh, so she shoots her rifle and it does an airstrike. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Fires piercing rounds towards the center of the area, dealing operand damage that can crit to all enemies along the way, and calling in airborne fire support afterwards, dealing many instances of operand damage. Okay, so wait. Can crit. Can crit. All of her attacks can crit. Oh, good. Okay. Diane is useless in this regard. Oh yeah, let's try this. I know there's supposed to be this like really powerful team comp with Clucky in it, but I don't remember who exactly it involves. So I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess. My Clucky can sweep farm stages in seconds. All I see is smoke on 2 extreme. Yeah, she completely blows away my frame rate. Usually it goes to like 120, but whenever she shoots her grenade, everything just explodes. A few minutes ago, Enigma sector. Boom. With a great crash, another wall crumbles, the destroyed building dissipating into operands. Overtime. Overtime here again. Shouldn't such urgent matters be resolved as soon as possible? So like, Clea, how's Angelus usually supposed to act? Because I haven't played chapter 4. I haven't even played chapter 2 yet. I haven't read them. So everyone in this event acts differently. So how does Angelus act usually? Tell me, little Eucharist. How did things turn out like this? Eh? What are you saying, Angelus? This was work you were supposed to do in the first place, and you failed to meet the deadline, so it's natural that you'd have to make up for it, right? If I didn't come along, would you have wanted to simply let this fly and allow these irregular agents to do as they please? Angelus is like a stern supervisor. Oh, and Eucharist is She slacks off, right? All I know is that she really likes chocolate and cake. So what if everyone just did as they pleased? An agent's life shouldn't be nothing but a struggle, you know? What? The purpose of our existence is to fight in the name of our mission. What do you under... And I also know that, because I've been playing the recent events, I know that Eucharist has been doing naughty things. Excuse me? Please, can you two beautiful, mighty, elegant, exquisite, cute, and fine ladies wait for a second? Revered Lady Eucharist, Lady Angelus, may you lower your weapons and hear me out? Neumann? Huh, good timing. Failure to report irregular agent activity last time, and obstruction of justice now. Tell me, Pray tell, how should I punish you? Oh please, believe me, I have no intent to get in the way of your official proceedings. I simply think that there might be a few misunderstandings at hand. Meanwhile, Eucharist is that chill, easygoing, sweet-toothed worker that looks like she slacks off a lot, but actually plans ahead. Oh, okay. And what about Neumann? What about Neumann? Why does he always have a rose in his mouth? The striking irregular agent's name is ENIAC, right? Eucharist's expression becomes serious and harsh. Hand her over, or this matter won't be as mild as taking down a few firewalls. Ladies, please do not commit such cruel acts. Neumann trembled, jaw tightening and foot held firm. You refuse? No matter. When the upright Babylon... Every time I have to read that, the upright Babylon Tower. That sounds so stupid. If the Babylon Tower is upright, why won't you just call it the Babylon Tower? Perhaps I will be responsible for adjudicating your sins. Surely not, little Eucharist. Not a second round of overtime. Angelus, if you don't intend to be subjected to another report of mine to Lord Yes Force, take aim at the admin center, please. Yeah, get it over with quickly. Please wait, Lady Angelus! Angelus paid no mind to Neumann, raising her bow and arrow casually. In stark opposition to her slovenly demeanor, golden light coalesced within her hand. Seeing this, Neumann turned pale. Damn! Defense systems! Before he was finished, he found a prong of Eucharist's weapon in his mouth. Neumann is as protective towards ENIAC, but a lot more soft-spoken, less chatty-ish. And I guess ENIAC is a lot more sweet in the official timeline, huh? Not in a good mood today. Don't give me an excuse to detain you. The brilliant arrow traversed through the sky, carrying with it a never-before-seen sense of oppression, homing in on ENIAC's position. As Neumann looked on incredulously, the mid-air arrow was hit by something, and fractured away into countless glittering bits of light. Looks like my timing was good. Miss Clucky, ENIAC, she's safe and sound. Clucky and I turn our sides simultaneously, revealing ENIAC sheltered behind us. ENIAC! Disregarding the situation at hand, Neumann ran over, holding ENIAC close. I heard all of that. Stupid dad. Why are you so bad at getting your ideas across? Otosan no baka. Sorry. So that was all stalling for time, huh? You dare trick me. Looks like I underestimated you, Neumann. ENIAC acts a lot more timid, but still the same OP mega database. I see. My daughter, even if she is willful, rebellious, stubborn, and capricious. But no one will take her away from me, and I shall never let you harm her. What kind of image do you have of me in your mind? That JP quoting, yeah, I'm just guessing what they're saying in Japanese. ENIAC complained quietly, hanging on to Neumann's coattails. Did you send a signal of the tertiary later to wake us up, Neumann? Yeah, I linked ENIAC's neurocloud in the firewall, and came out here to stall by myself. To think there are sanctifiers this committed to their work. This is how we are by nature. Do not disparage the weight of our duty. She looks so cute, even when she's angry. Angela, stop lounging about. Get over here and take care of this little kid on strike. You're not much... I was about to say that. You're not that much bigger, Eucharist. Alright, fine, I'll come. Let's get this over with quickly. Wouldn't have it any other way. For the glory of the upright Babylon... For the glory of the upright Babylon Tower. An intense battle broke out right at that moment. The upright Babylon Tower. I will never not laugh at that. You go here, you go here. This should be good, right? This should be good. Let's go. Wait, let's do this. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 416's base attack speed is kind of slow. But her nuke does so much damage. Yeah, upright. Every time they say upright, I can't help but laugh. Found an unordered data space where different types of areas can be generated and entered. It is in your power to shape it, and the outcome is dependent on your choices. Come, Professor. Become a creator once more. Like an anomaly. A greater sanctifier is hurrying over. How will you slow her down? Aren't you an administrator? Use that almighty authorization of yours and think of something. I'm thinking. Create a maze and make her make a detour. Don't need bullets if you carry an endless stock of grenades, yeah. Yeah, where are her bullets? She doesn't shoot! I'm watching her and she doesn't shoot, she just throws grenades. Okay, there we go, she shot once. But yeah, look at that damage. Sucked logic does not even come close. I've already grown tired of this. Tired of living in this world full of brainlets. These crits are ridiculous. Doing so much damage. Be careful over there. This is good too. Good. Counterattack them now. Well done. How did it feel to take commands? I'll be counting on you for this battle as well, Kooky. We've already established our teamwork, haven't we? Give your orders, Professor. Double remuneration. Big numbers. Problem comes when using her to beat a single tanky boss. Yeah, I can see that. I guess in those cases it might be better to use MDR. In the Oasis ops room, Willow taps at her empty cup, seemingly lost in thought. Not just Neumann and ENIAC, but even Eucharist's personality took a 180 turn. The Sanctifier, originally most proficient at slacking off, is now instead the leading workaholic. But how to put it? Even if ENIAC's become rebellious, her thirst for knowledge hasn't changed one bit. And even the weird version of Neumann would still stand out to protect her. By the looks of it, even in a twisted version of Magracy, things that people care most about persevere in their neural clouds, huh? Do you mean to suggest that Eucharist is in fact a hidden slacker? Well, no, think of it this way. Both Eucharists are the type that latches onto their target and never lets go. Indeed, Speaking in terms of how hard she was to deal with, the two aren't much different. After the breakdown in negotiations, Eucharist and Kooky begin their heated confrontation. Identifier error. So you're an irregular too. Angelus, we're on for overtime, for real. How did things turn out like this? Woe is me. Big Sis 416, get away, stay back! ENIAC, let me take you to somewhere safe. Neumann moved to scoop up ENIAC, but she swatted his hands away. Are you really going to leave Big Sis 416 alone to deal with two greater sanctifiers? Where's your sense of responsibility as an administrator? This isn't the time for that. That's what you always say. I'm not going to believe you anymore. Ah, she's still quarreling with him. Now, watch me! The girl's figure dashed backwards, pulling out a gun. What? Pulling out a gun from who knows where. That's my gun? No, just one that looks like it. I learned this from Big Sis 416. Not only replicated within the tertiary later, but reproducible in the cloud too? What incredible learning ability. Just you watch, Neumann. Even if you can't protect me, I'm strong enough on my own. ENIAC, you don't know how to fight. It's not the same thing. Go to hell, Eucharist! A golden arrow smashed ENIAC's weapons into bits. And world built from data, being the personification of a database is kind of OP, yeah, right? Congratulations, Angelus. You've finally done something productive. Even if I'm just here to pick off the easy bits. How? Why? Watching someone else fight and having honed battle skills of your own are two completely distinct things in this database. In other words, you're a nerd! You're a LARPer! Did Neumann not teach you that? It's alright, ENIAC. It's alright, just hide behind me. Could you move aside, Mr. Administrator? The sooner we all get off work, the much better off we all are. Can you think of anything other than being a lazy bum? Move aside. I'm afraid not, lovely lady. ENIAC is my mission, my dream, and above all, my daughter. I cannot allow you to destroy her. Friendly reminder that VTubers are either furry or LARPer. They're either furries or they're LARPers or they're both. Oh god. I wonder what that makes me. I mean, I am a sun raven, but I do not consider myself a furry. I do not have time for this, Neumann. You know well how busy I am. You'd best give up this futile protection. Do not force me to blast through both of you despite the demotion penalty. Understand? No. Neumann, you... Kooky. Don't go forgetting about me, Miss Sanctifier. Worry not. You've always been on my list. Motivation for hard work. Finish work early and go home. I feel like that's very common. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Work harder so I can leave. Go home to my nice soft bed. Seeing as you do not intend to obey, I'll be sending all of you to be reset. Oh yeah? You and what army? We're gonna dispose of you. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna do this. And then, oh, we don't have enough for a second ult? Oh no, that's bad. Wait, did it work? It did work. But everyone's so damaged. Holy. Okay, that was kind of messy, and no one's dead yet, fortunately. But you, why are you over here? Why did my healer get dragged all the way to the front? いや、私一人で十分よ。
こんなの見飽きたわ。
I'm all you need. The battlefield is separated into two, with Clucky and Eucharist engaging on one side, while I try to talk with Angelus on the other. Professor, right? Please stand still for a bit. Don't make this any harder for me. In all honesty, I'm too lazy to sanctify you, but work is work. Do you really hate work so much? I find it hard to believe that anyone enjoys overtime. If you kill me, you'll still have to do overtime. Look, those two over there are fighting it out. Kooky is strong. Eucharist will call for your assistance soon. I can at least deal with you before that happens. I prefer starting with the low-hanging fruit. Have you considered that there might be an easier option? I try to distract Angelus as I dodge a few stray projectiles, moving towards the safer position. Wait, what? Wait, you're fighting? The professor is fighting directly? What are you saying? She's shooting at me! I can let you get off work earlier. Think about it. If your supervisor suddenly becomes unable to discharge their duties, you can take your leave, right? Are you trying to instigate infighting? Do the sanctifiers appear that idiotic to you? Professor versus Angelus, we canonically 1v1 higher sanctifier. Yeah, we're fighting her with charisma. Using, what was it? Maxed out dodge stats and maxed out charisma. How can one call accidental friendly fire during an all-out battle infighting? All it takes is one straight air. Oh my god! We're gonna convince her to do friendly fire. You don't even need to actually attack her. Just making a small inconvenience can cause the same effect. Angelus played with her weapon in her hands silently. But for but a split second, I thought I had convinced her. However, that sounds about right. But work is still work. Sorry. Charm failed. Professor! A burst of bullets flew in from the side, knocking Angelus's arrow off to the side. Be careful. Kooky, you think you have time to chat? Annoying. Mezawari nandayo. Mezawari. Mendokusai. Angelus, please pull back and support me. Take care of this troublesome one first. Huh? That's too much effort. With her in the way, we can't get rid of the other two. I get it. Watching the two focus on attacking Clucky, a plan formulates in my mind. Hey, you hear me, Persicaria? Never thought you'd remember I existed. But isn't that because you're pretending you don't exist, so you don't have to deal with this mess? Relax, if you get sanctified, I'll go and reset you. My thanks, but we'd like to fight back a bit before that becomes necessary. Could you plug in Clucky and Neumann's encrypted channels? Yeah, of course, but what are you going to do? It's time to formulate our tactics. Yeah, it's time to fight back. Make them take some L's. Ah, explosions. Lovely. You encounter Raven the Sanctifier, who is hurrying over to Cyclops. Oh yeah, is there anything trying to destroy Megracy around here? Looks like she's a pacifist. Let's nonchalantly bluff our way through. Yeah, I know that Raven is like a battle freak, right? Pay all the cash coins or tame a random orange card. We have a ton of money, so let's not do that. Be careful over there. Oh wait, no, we got this already. Raven, a pacifist. Imagine, right? Just imagine. Crazy. Although, to be frank, I don't really remember what Raven did. because I haven't played chapter 2 yet. I only know of her from the brief mentions in chapter 1. Yeah, it's weird. I've played almost all the events, all the character events, but I haven't even done the base chapters. We're gonna have to get on those soon enough. Calculation, heavy firepower. Surge. Basically sandboxed the sector and left the highly militaristic agents defend them for themselves. Ah. Dense beams of light and rains of arrows chase after Clucky, but never manage to make contact. Clucky deftly evades the attacks in a composed manner, with each gap in Angelus and Eucharist's movements inviting a counterattack from her. Seriously, this is really too much. Angelus, pull your act together. Not that I don't want to, but if there's too many arrows out in the air, your line of vision's obstructed, right? Stop with the excuses! Heh, can't deal with me, so you start blaming your teammates? Perhaps this is how competent the greater sanctifiers really are. She's too overpowered. I'll make you pay for slandering the name of the sanctifiers. Angelus, help me remove the obstructions. It's too far, I can't see clearly, I can't take aim properly. If you don't catch up, I'm going to leave for real. You're not getting away. Sacrificial pattern. Within my field of vision, Eucharist finally arrives at our pre-planned position. This direction. Clucky, stop and drop. As the encrypted communications deliver my words, the pieces and arrangements finally fall into place. ENIAC? No, wait, that's... A revealed figure took the flying projectile's force in its entirety. Neumann! It's alright, ENIAC, I'm fine. Sanctifier breach of conduct detected. Demotion penalty. How could I? Ah, that's what I meant by can't see clearly. What kind of joke? Neumann's injury wasn't lethal, and Eucharist's emotion penalty is not the most severe, but it's enough. Now, Clucky. As I gave the command, Clucky's weapon was already raised, firing at the figure cemented in the air. One shot, finding its mark. One shot is all we need. Oh, damn it. Okay. Try that again. Alright, good. Buffed up. How do you bump get dragged over there? Oh, whoa. She just melted. I can still... Come on, come on. Little Eucharist, you've done your best, so don't take it so hard. I'm more than capable of continuing. Oi, Angelus, stop dragging me. Let me finish off this mission once and for all today. I'm the only person at our side capable of fighting. You can't expect me to take them all on by myself. Eucharist looks at Clucky in reluctance, and Clucky responds coldly, ever ready. How? Not even a scratch. You can come by again once we're all rested up. Come on, come on. Says you, who hasn't even done anything today. As Eucharist screeched, the two sanctifiers retreated, bringing a brief quietude upon Enigma. The coarse sound of Neumann's coughing breaks that silence. Neumann, are you alright? It's no big deal. Just a light wound. Why didn't you follow the professor's plan? You only needed to stand behind me to trigger a warning for attacking an administrator. I can make energy transfers, so I would have been fine. Are you an idiot? But I'm your dad, right? Even if I knew you'd be okay, if the Sanctifiers didn't get a penalty severe enough, ENIAC would still be in danger. Even if things looked like they were going smoothly, I didn't want to take any chances. Papa love, best dad. It gave me a chance to look cool. Top dad, right here. You damn idiot. Neumann, looking relatively fine previously, is taken out cleanly by a single hit from ENIAC. Few more adjustments. Okay, there we go. As expected of the professor's rights, modifying even the firewall. It was thanks to your technology too, Persicaria. So the Sanctifiers now no longer have the rights to enter the Enigma Center. Yeah, a great invention of Dr. Persica. When it comes down to it, you can thank Dr. Persica. Idiot but loving protective dad is best dad. Exactly, best dad. So, Miss Persicaria, truly an accomplishment befitting the intelligent and peerless Miss Persicaria. Allow me to guess, you've thought up a name for it equally brilliant. Names Sandbox Mode? Sandbucket Mode? Sandcup Mode? Whatever. Any of them will do. There's no need to rush. We still have plenty of time, really. Let's say we can discuss it while we have a nice ride. Ah, single father problems. Ow, ENIAC, why'd you stomp on my foot? Back in full form, and to think I was worried. ENIAC palms her elbows. She has elbows? Wait, she has elbows? I don't see any elbows on her. Walked beside Neumann. Her expression remains uncomfortable, but the gap between the two seems to have closed tremendously. Looks like that's been taken care of. At one point or another, Clucky had come quietly to stand by my side. Yeah, though for ENIAC, understanding Neumann's old man talk might take some time. But at the time... What is that? Oji-san kotoba? Toka, Oji-san hanasu. Oji-san kotoba janai? You mean lies? Yeah. But at the end of the day, the bond between those two can't be severed that easily. So you've given the two another chance to sort out each other's feelings? I can't have given it much thought. Just taking care of Eucharist took all I had. We'll go with that. The tone seems a bit more familiar too. Oh, could it be? Clucky, are your memories back? Ah, doesn't seem like it. I just seem to understand a little bit why I felt the need to protect you. Oh, she's smiling. What happened previously does indeed prove your capabilities. It's just that I still need you, right? No one is truly omnipotent. Just like you once trusted me. Even if something unexpected happens, I can trust in you to react accordingly. Perhaps, at least this time, trust produced very good results. But... what? She seemed to swallow some of her words. Just say what's on your mind. I was thinking, when I only just established some sort of trust with you, I constantly feel antsy and can't help but look at you from time to time. Oh no, the Yandere is coming back. So if 416 was indeed well acquainted with you, why hasn't she come to look for you? I've thought about it too, but couldn't come up with an answer. I have an answer. The answer is that there's two professors. There's two professors. So she did find someone. It just wasn't me. It's you too. What do you think the reason could be? I think, even if that was the real me, the circumstances are different. What information we have right now is not sufficient for me to deduce the logic behind her actions. One of you mentioned Yandere. Oh no. Whether she's simply caught up in matters or has more important objectives to achieve, or simply doesn't want to see you for a variety of possible reasons, all of these are possible. Of course, that final one is only hypothetical. I do not think I would act on a whim, or be unwilling to see you. We'll see why next sector in the event story. 2.5 hours. My throat is getting... Well said. Well said. We'd best gather some more intel. I am interrupted by the suddenly approaching Neumann. Thanks to you two, the Enigma sector, as well as ENIAC and myself, are all safe. Stunningly intelligent, Professor. Your command and arrangements were truly astounding. A feast for the senses. I don't know if that's... Would I happen to have your honor of partaking in supper with you tonight, in celebration of our... Ow, 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 ow! ENIAC, stop twisting my ear! You're doing this stuff again! Aw, she just wants attention. Let's put this to the side for now. Since the matter at hand is resolved, we're in need of a favor from you. We came here to find the agent we were originally looking for. 416, as you might know her. ENIAC looks back and forth between me and Kooky, befuddlement written all over her face. Well, it's a long story.
私一人で十分よ。
Seven stages, huh? So is there stories? Is there story in stage 6 and 7 as well? I feel like there must be. I'm not sure if I can read the rest of this. Can I? The last two are extra story stages. Oh, so they do have story in them. You know, I'll start stage 4 today. Even though we just ended off a nice story segment. I don't know, are they that long if they're extra stories? Because I think I'm going to do this in 2 parts. I don't think I can read it all today. I don't believe I can read them all today. Anomaly function stories. Oh, okay. So they should be pretty quick then. 6 and 7. You know what? I think I'm going to end it off for today. My throat's a little bit parched. And I know I said, you know, I wanted to get it all over with because I have potentially a surgery tomorrow, but I guess I'm just going to have to risk it. I don't want to tax my throat too much. So I guess that'll be it for today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming today to my live stream. Let's go talk to the other. Let's go over here. All right. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming to my stream today. It was good. It was good, but I don't think I can finish it today. Especially one day before surgery. Anyways, thank you Cleaven, thank you General Dank, thank you Yumemi, thank you Dano Bunbun, thank you Turtwig Guy. I didn't even notice Turtwig Guy earlier. Oh no, I didn't greet them. But yeah, thank you Turtwig Guy. Thank you Dark Caves, and thank you Jaylee. And thank you to everyone else who came by but didn't chat. Otsu Cringe, Otsu Raven. Otsu Cringe, Otsu Raven. But yeah, I will not schedule my next stream yet. Like, my usual stream schedule is Tuesday and Thursdays around 7 p.m. PDT. But because I have this potential surgery, we'll have to see what happens. we'll have to see what happens. If it happens that I don't have to do that, then I will just do more streams. I don't know if I'll do this one on, if I'll continue NeuroCloud on Tuesday and Thursday, or if I might just save it for Saturday. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I do have a Twitter. I do have a Twitter space. No. I do have a Twitter page, right? And, you know, and a Twitch as well. They're both in my description. Please check them out. Was there anything else? I'm not sure. I don't think there is. Thank you all for coming. What's a cringe? What's a raven? And thank you for your well wishes. I will try my best to get back on track, whether or not I have surgery. But anyways, goodbye.